Welcome guys, back to Risk for Generational Wealth. My name is Barrett. We're coming to you from Carbondale, Colorado. And on today's episode, we will be discussing if you have money, should you spend money on things or experiences? Now guys, the society as a whole will try to push you in the direction of spending your money on things. We have so many things, especially nowadays with our online presence, that try to sell us on buy this item, buy that item to feel better. Everyone out there, I'm sure to some extent, has been caught in the consumeristic mindset, and you've been drawn in to buy something that perhaps you don't even really need. This especially can be the case once you start to build your wealth more and more, and you have the small things that you want to upgrade. What I will say when it comes to things, you shouldn't forego every small thing. And I will say, if you were to get something, get it because you truly want it. And think deeply about that, because if society wants you to have it, or you just got sold, then you're spending money for nothing. And so all that hard-earned money that you traded time for goes into something that gives you minimal value. And we on this channel are trying to maximize the value that we get out of life. So what I will say is that there are some things that you can buy that are important to you that will actually bring value to you. For me, it's not crazy expensive or some large thing, but I love cool clothes. I love the soft textures and the fibers that make you feel good. It calms you. Also, to me, clothes are a way for you to express yourself. And since I'm somewhat very unique and different, I like to show that and put myself out there. And it's not for other people, it's for me, because I want to step into the mindset of feeling authentic and feeling like I am the main character of my life, and I want to wear what I want to wear, and I want to act how I want to act, and I want to feel however I want to feel for the day. One thing too is when I dress a little unique or different to me, you go out there in the world and it allows for engagement from people. So people might say, oh wow, cool outfit, or oh weird, or whatever, but you draw out intention from people, and for those that might feel a little playful or happy, you can trade good vibes by doing so. So without going into too much of a side story, that's where things can be beneficial if you buy things. If it's for you or if it's a way to help engage, but really to the depth of what we are as humans, we crave engagement and community. And so with that in mind, after doing tons of research and seeing from my own personal experience what's the most beneficial, I found that doing experiences with those that you love or care about can be the most meaningful way to spend money. In addition to that, even just spending money on travel versus experiences can put you in a completely different headspace. Now here's the benefit here, guys. When you go travel, or you go have an experience that's really great with your family or your friends, you feel recharged in a certain way. Your body and your mind becomes revitalized. And in that way, not only do you connect with the people in front of you on that trip or that experience, but you come home and you're able to spread the good vibes and the good feeling that you have from being out and about. Now, to take a side note with this, guys, I did a lot of traveling when I was younger as well. There was much benefit for me. You learn a lot, but also I was in a different headspace when I was younger. I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to win. I wanted to experience more of life. And so sometimes when I was traveling, I got a little stressed because I'm like, I'm not building. I'm not doing the things that I need to be doing. So sometimes even when you do travel, you know, your mind or your body is telling you that you need to do something else. So sometimes, like in that particular case, I needed to go back and I needed to work and build myself up more and use that stress for something good too. But there always comes a point in your life where spending time on the experiences and the travel can really fulfill you. And I find that more and more as I get older, this is very important. You could have a bigger house, you could have a more luxurious car, but at the end of the day, the experiences you share and the experiences you have for yourself also give you an open mind for other people. So when you travel, you put yourself in a scene that you're unfamiliar with. And oftentimes, you have a little bit of forgiveness when you meet people, and maybe they do so for you too sometimes, in that maybe you don't really know things. And I think that is a beautiful headspace for us to be in at times too, to push ourselves, to challenge ourselves, to get out of our usual box and the usual group of people. And when you do that, you see how, one, we are different as humans in other part. You know, as you travel, you see the small differences, but also in a beautiful way, you see the similarities that we have as humans. And so guys, just to wrap this up, please, if I were you, and if you were following me and you truly believe in this content, you should expend your money on experiences and take those closest with you and go do fun things. And I promise you will feel more fulfilled, you will develop more as a person and become a better individual, and you'll have a better life from my experience. Thank you guys. This is Risk for Generational Wealth, and I look forward to speaking with you more in the future.